Mother Nature is more powerful than any man-made bomb. More ferocious and destructive than any army. Every day, she claims more victims, showing no mercy and taking no prisoners.
Fire's coming this way, Chris, and it's moving.
I'm Chris Tyrrell. As a filmmaker and adventurer, I'm fascinated by extreme situations. I never use a film crew. I prefer to go it alone, just me and my camera. And now I want to confront nature head-on, take my camera into her very jaws.
Out in a hailstorm like you have never seen. The thing's coming down at 100 miles an hour. Now that hurts.
I want to meet the people who live in the path of killer natural forces.
Oh my God!
Who choose to play Russian roulette with nature at her most trigger-happy.
It can be beautiful one minute and then kill you the next. Just don't think it can't happen to you, because it can.
This time, I fear for my life when I come face to face with that most vicious and unforgiving of storms. The deadly firestorm. Well, this is Southern California, and for many, a sort of paradise on earth. But this paradise can very quickly turn into a living hell. It's early autumn 2008, the height of the fire season, and the indications are that it could be one of the worst on record.
With the high winds, the low humidity, and of course the hot temperatures, it's an extremely dangerous fire condition, which is going to last throughout the weekend. 30 to 60 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 80 miles an hour are expected.
A long hot summer has turned Southern California into a powder keg. Wildfires are springing up everywhere, which, if left unchecked, could turn into raging firestorms. Forces of nature so powerful they'll take out everything in their path. To get as close as possible to these unforgiving furies of nature, I've joined up with a team of firefighters. But these are no ordinary firefighters.
Seatbelts, everybody. Safety first.
Every one of these men is a convicted prisoner, serving as a frontline firefighter as an alternative to being locked up in jail. It's a remarkable scheme run by firefighting agency CAL FIRE and the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. A scheme that prepares these men for the most dangerous of work.
We don't know the situation until we get there. It can be anything. It can start off from a little brush fire to a big forest fire. And that was when the whole crew pulls together and everybody works as one. And do what we do best, fight fires.
Gangsters, drug dealers, burglars and armed robbers. This is Crew 7, one of a number of such crews who fight alongside regular firefighters and nicknamed the Good Bad Guys.
That's the real thing, Chris. Since it's grass fire, you don't really know what to expect, because it just rolls and just goes.
Everything is thrown at the fire. Air attack crews drop retardant, whilst the ground crews wade in.
Hey,
Seven moving.
You don't hesitate when it comes to wildfire, and there are always added complications and hidden dangers. To help prevent a massive explosion, Crew 7's task is to start backburn.
Oh, help us hold the edge right here. Spread out along the line, right here.
Fighting fire with fire, burning vegetation in front of the main blaze to halt its advance, hopefully.
It's just getting hotter and hotter. Intense heat coming off this dry very volatile, combustible vegetation. I can't tell you how hot it is right here. It's virtually unbearable. If they don't stop it now, this fire could get quickly out of hand.
You hear things popping in there. It's old ammunition and spray cans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That could be dangerous.
Very dangerous, yeah. Go. Hear that?
Yeah.
Unexploded bullets, high-pressure pipelines. Wildfires are never simple affairs. But today, thankfully, the winds have dropped, and so the fire is soon contained. Just a couple of 100 acres, tiny by Californian standards.
It could have been an awful lot worse. The scene that's been left behind is nothing short of apocalyptic. Quite otherworldly. I can't even imagine what a fire any bigger than this would feel like. The fires that they can get here can be thousands and thousands and thousands of acres.
First fire. Good little start for us.
Yeah.
This is a small one, but we're going to go to some good ones.
No one's in any doubt. This will not be the last fire of the season, nor the biggest. California is set ready to explode.
Walking.
Oak Glen Camp, home to the Good Bad Guys. One of 39 such camps statewide that house 4,300 inmates, trained to respond to all manner of emergencies like floods and search and rescue, but mostly wildfire. Here, the prisoners, divided into crews of about 14 men strong, serve their time. Some for months, others for years.
It's not so bad, you know. We got our TV room over here, and we got the little weight set up in the back. Got a nice chow hall. Food's pretty good. Yeah. It's not home, but it is home. You know, it'll do till we get out. So, you know, I can't complain. Sure beats behind the wall, you know.
These men, incarcerated as they are, have learned the importance of working together and looking out for each other.
We're all accountable, not only for ourselves, but for our crew members. You know, we all go in there, you know, 14, 15, depending on how many on the crew, and we all got to come out together, you know, because we built that type of, that bond together, you know. It's a brotherhood type thing. It's better late than never, you know, that you get these type of things instilled within you, you know, and these things can carry you a long ways. Being a part of this is a real dedication. I mean, you know, you have to work at it. And you just can't think you can just jump in it and do it. You got to learn how to do it and progress at it. And that's where we're at. That's where we're at.
Oak Glen is unlike any prison I've ever seen. Rubbing shoulders with nature in all its guises, it's located right in the heart of Southern California's wildfire country. Here, the densely forested mountains are intersected by densely populated valleys that act as funnels for strong, hot desert winds called the Santa Anas that blow every autumn when the atmosphere can be extremely unstable. In other words, right now.
Now these winds, on the one hand, of course, could be harnessed, as with this wind farm behind me. But on the other hand, they can cause incredible damage. Not because of the winds themselves, but because of what they can do in association with heat and fire. The wind,
as I film myself in this searingly hot valley, talking about the dangers of heat, wind and fire, I fail to see what's happening to my car.
Oh my God. Spontaneously, the car, it just caught on fire. That's the nature of these sorts of temperatures. Luckily the wind isn't blowing too hard. If it was, we'd be in real trouble now, because this is going to go any second. Here I am trying to cover spontaneous wildfires in the desert, and my own car explodes in this heat, with very unforgiving conditions. There goes the car. Quite extraordinary. I'm almost lost for words, to be honest.
A cloud of acrid black smoke spiralling into the sky is the best Mayday call possible. With the fire service on high alert, they're on the scene within minutes. I have no idea why the car burst into flames, but the fire service, it seems, sees this all the time.
The fire started from underneath the automobile, and it's very common for the catalytic converter to ignite the brush. And in fact, it's very common for vegetation fires in Southern California to start that way. Whether the car stalls, it's out of gas or something, especially during the summertime when it's very dry, the catalytic converter, which gets extremely hot, will ignite the brush underneath there, and the rest is history. We're very fortunate right now. We're in the desert and the vegetation is relatively sparse. Had we been in an area where there's higher densities of vegetation, we'd still be fighting fire. But I think the best thing is we're fortunate that you're safe and that the vehicle, you've lost the vehicle, maybe a couple bushes burnt, and that's all that's happened, and we can be thankful that very, very minimal.
Thanks for coming to my rescue. I won't do it again.
Promise?
I promise.
Okay. All right.
It's easy to laugh after the event. No injury and nothing but a spare camera lost. But as I drive back on the fire tender, I wonder if this is a sign of things to come. With temperatures rising, humidity now in single figures, and strengthening winds, wildfire outbreaks are virtually certain. Back at Oak Glen, the men on red alert know it's just a matter of time before they get the call. But for me to work alongside them when that call comes and follow them into raging firestorms, I first have to earn my place and prove my worth. And the door to Crew 7, I'm told, is 150 feet above me.
Okay, so today is my initiation into Crew 7, and that initiation will consist of me climbing this monstrous tree that they pride themselves on their ability to climb trees, so there's no way out of this. I've got to climb that tree if I want to be a member of Crew 7.
Tree climbing is vital to firefighters, as they may well need to cut away vegetation to deprive fire of fuel. So this is a technique I have to master, as well as a test I have to pass.
See the bottom branch, the first branch hanging out, it's like way up there. Okay. You gotta touch that, get up there, touch it, and then just lean back like that. That's what everybody told me.
And do what?
Just lean back.
And when you've done that, you can call yourself Crew 7.
Yeah, Crew 7.
This is a challenge that I have been told will cost me much of the skin on my hands and shins, but I have to give it my best shot.
If you fall off the tree, you get to stay a little bit longer.
Is this going to come on?
It seems like a fair deal for the trust I've gained from Crew 7 and their complete openness with me.
Captain, you ready to go up? Ready. Come on. Ready to go, Chris.
Okay.
There's really only one way to try to make an amends for your wrongs is to try to give back. For me, it's weird because all of my prison priors have been burglaries. So for me to have an opportunity to actually contribute to saving someone's home or saving someone's business, it's really like, it's really real kinky, Yeah, that it works like that.
It's quite ironic because you could be saving a property that in a former time you might have burgled.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, being totally honest. Yeah. So it's just weird how it works out, But it's really gratifying for me, as an individual and knowing my history, to be able to do something to give back, It really feels good,
You don't want to be like this. You want to stand up.
this program of firefighting in prison, you know, this gave me a great sense of being that, you know what, I don't have to be that low-life drug addict. And if I can do this in here, I can do something great out there.
What do you think your chances are, Steve, of staying out of prison?
My chances are like 60-40.
For or against?
Against. 60, I won't make it, and 40%, then I will.
Got it, Chris.
You know, to survive in society, with society's rules and stuff, you know, you have to go to work, and you have to learn how to budget yourself. And you get lost, and you figure that it's easier to come back to prison, you know, because they take care of you.
Pull the safety line slack.
Go up. Go up.
How much of your life have you spent in prison, Steve?
Right now, about 25 years of it.
And how old are you?
I'm 46.
Oh, boy.
Boy.
No, Chris, the other way. You gotta let something out, because as you come down, that's good, that's good. That's good.
All right, there you go.
Being his first time, he's doing it like a professional.
Hey, you ain't up there yet.
Come on, Chris. It's right there.
That's right, Chris. Hog it out.
Right there, baby. You're almost there, Chris. A little bit more.
All right, guys. Done.
Good job, Chris. Good job.
Doors and Cruise 7.
Good job, Chris.
Thanks very much.
Welcome to Cruise 7, Chris.
Welcome to Cruise 7. Congrats, Big C.
All right, Chris. Good job, Chris.
Thanks very much.
All right.
Thanks.
Good job.
All right. Welcome to Cruise 7.
Good job, OG.
Thanks very much.
Good job, Chris. Welcome to Cruise 7.
Thank you.
From this moment, I'm accepted as part of the crew. But climbing the redwood is just the beginning.
Well done, mate.
I am now put through my paces to get me fire ready.
That's a break. You want to pull that back. You got to put 3 cuts. 1 from the bottom, 2 from the top.
There are specialized techniques to learn, off the ground and on the ground. What to do if fire gets the upper hand. Just last year, 5 firefighters perished in the flames. Throughout Southern California, small wildfires are breaking out, vegetation combusting. As fast as one is put out, another erupts. Nature is gaining the upper hand. And then it happens. Reports come through of a huge fire threatening a town just 50 miles from the prison camp at Oak Glen.
Good morning, I'm Elaine Perkins along with Maggie McKay. We've had a breaking news situation starting at about 10:30 last night. It's a wildfire burning out of control in Silmar. We have 1,500 acres that have burned so far. Windy conditions,
that orange
dry
glow in the sky
conditions.
signifies what I would imagine must be a mighty fire. Frustratingly, though, Crew 7 haven't been called out yet because it's just outside of their jurisdiction. So I'm going to check it out alone. I must say I'd feel a lot happier if I had Crew 7 with me, but this could be my last chance to see a really big wildfire up close and personal.
Right now there's a strong wind blowing. I should think it's about 50 to 60 miles an hour. This will drive the fire onwards and nothing can stop it if it continues to come in this direction. But the wind's changing all the time as well, so it's very difficult to predict exactly where the fire might end up. The firefighters are in position with the hoses. Yeah, there's the police now telling everybody to get out of here, because once this fire comes over that ridge, there's nothing can stop it. It's going to take these houses down.
All foothill residents, it's a mandatory evacuation. Please evacuate the area. All foothill residents, please evacuate the area.
Just helping the neighbors out. We're already packed.
You're used to this sort of thing, are you?
It's happened a few times. It happened like a month ago.
Yeah.
But it was not nearly as close as it is now.
Right.
So this is a lot more scary.
Yeah.
This is serious business.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Right now, we're waiting for it to blow over this ridge right here. Hopefully, it won't come over that ridge, but right now it looks like it's going to come over the ridge, and then the way the wind's blowing, it's going to blow it south of here.
Right.
So hopefully, we're going to protect all these homes all the way down to the bottom of the hill.
Right.
And once it blows past there, we're going to pick everything up, and then we're going to go on the other side of the freeway. That's about it.
Good luck.
All right.
The latest briefing shows just how big of a mess this one is. Flames are said to be moving at anywhere from 1/2 to 1 mile per hour, prompting a warning now from LA County Assistant Fire Chief John Tripp.
Our number one priority right now is life, and people have to get out of the path of the fire. We're trying to get people out of harm's way.
The fire soon reaches us, and it just keeps coming. By now, 20,000 people have been evacuated as 70-mile-per-hour winds drive the flames relentlessly forward.
The fire is raging. It's moving really fast. You can get some sense of the speed at which this fire is progressing through the undergrowth. I can't stay here much longer. It's getting mighty hot.
I go in shoulder to shoulder with the firefighters, but as the flames lick at my feet, I pray my camera doesn't melt in the searing heat.
It's an immense blaze. Here it comes. It's taking the trees, the vegetation, so friable, so dry, so combustible and volatile. You see that? The whole tree going up. There's a house right to the side of the tree. The firemen now, the firefighters are trying to douse it with water now to try and stop the fire getting to it, but I don't think they're going to do it. The embers are coming in. I can't see with the smoke. Smoke. This is extraordinary. It's a surreal experience.
Stinging, piercing embers are blowing everywhere, some settling under the eaves of buildings, invisibly igniting the underside of roofs.
The shop in front of me now. The shop in front of me now has had it. It's going to go. They can't save it. There's no way they can save it. The smoke is absolutely choking. It's like swallowing glass.
With the fire all around us, I make my way into the back garden of one house under threat. There, staying close to the swimming pool, a trembling refugee from the raging flames.
Oh, there, the wild coyote. Seeking refuge by a swimming pool. Is probably in shock, maybe a little bit singed, but at least he's alive.
When I heard a splash in the pool, I turned around and the coyote had jumped into the pool.
Oh, it's quite an intelligent coyote.
strategy to battle what is now a 2,600-acre wildfire is to move equipment and personnel westward ahead of the flames. The situation right now is very fluid. They can't even get an accurate count on the structures lost. The guesstimates right now hover around 10 homes damaged or destroyed. Reporting live from the command post.
Extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. If I hadn't seen it myself, I wouldn't have believed that fire could be this ferocious and this relentless.
It's been a long night, and as dawn breaks, we know that 500 homes have been lost in the Silmar fire. As I make my way back to Oak Glen, the reports continue to come through of fires erupting all over Southern California. Massive wildfires, many spreading towards built-up areas, including one clearly visible from the prison camp itself.
Crew 7 have just been called. They're getting ready to go out, go through the gates. There are 5 fires burning in California today. California truly is burning. And we're heading for one of them about 45 minutes away. So the guys are revved up. They're very eager to get into action, put their training into some purpose. But of course there's always a slight nervousness because this is dangerous work. This is real fire.
You ready, Chris?
I'm ready.
It's over for me.
It's going.
But, being prisoners, fire means temporary liberation, so spirits are high.
What's up, Chris? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Been up all night at the Silmar fire.
Been there all night, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. It's about time. I'm looking for some action. I'm trying to get dirty like you. I'm a dirty guy.
How you guys doing?
All right, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm ready to go again.
A little scruffy around the edges, but you know, we'll deal with that later on.
What's this, huh? It's over there.
Put them on already?
That's all right. You're going to get a piece of the action today. A lot of hills up there?
Yeah.
There is?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, man.
We're going to a fire in Corona. We don't know how big it is. The last that we heard was about 100 acres plus, and they're losing some homes. Crew 7 and Crew 1 are striked up together, so both crews are going.
Get some action today, Chris.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some action, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm ready. Adrenaline's already flowing.
Doing? Is this your light?
Yeah.
Good like that. Is this your jacket too?
Yep.
This is chaos.
I'm not getting up, but this cuts me off to get over.
You know what I mean? Everybody's heart pounding, ready. You know what I mean? Ready for some action.
Yeah.
You forget where you leave your count pack, your shirt, whatever, you know. Man.
Remember, Santa Ana conditions, stay tight. No falling behind. Safety is everybody's job. We don't know what we got. We're going to figure out when we get there. Stay safe, man. Hydrate. Buckle up.
Go get it, Cap.
Hey, get Thorn Camel Pack right there.
But you're excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. You know what I mean? I've been watching since the Silmar fire this morning.
Yeah.
The news and this fire. I'm like, man, let's go. You know what I mean? Let's get on the CCV and let's go. You know what I mean? We finally got our wish, so we'll see what we're up for.
Right there, top of his head right there.
See, Chris, this is when the femininity comes out in men. You know what I mean? It's relax. Relax. It's just a little fire, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, worse than females. Worse. Yeah, I said it.
That watch is nice, that's what you want from me. That chain is nice, that's what you want from me. The rings is nice.
This sent you first out of county, man.
Money. If you ask me, it's going take money.
We're going to go right in the middle of it. Your eyes are going to be watered, Chris.
It'll be an all-nighter, will it?
It looks like more than an all-nighter. It looks like we're going to go for a 24-hour shift here. You know, but we've been waiting for this, so this is what we're here for.
Your immediate left. Your immediate left.
amazed, huh, Chris? Yeah. It's amazing to see this stuff, but it's tragedy. So the people are losing their homes. Hey, Chris, another house on the right. Right here.
Every other house. Skipping every other house.
Right behind us. This is where we're at.
That's a firestorm.
Wow.
This is Yorba Linda, an affluent suburban town of some 70,000 people. But up to 40,000 are being evacuated in the face of a massive wind-driven wildfire that has already burned thousands of acres. Hundreds of residences are now under serious threat.
The guys being tasked to protect structures, so we've already seen quite a lot of houses burning out, lost causes, but they're going to try and protect the houses that are still standing from the oncoming fire. So it's quite a task.
Shrouds down, goggles up. Hook it up, guys.
This is a firestorm, man. This is good. This is as big as it's get.
This is crazy.
This is really crazy. Watch your back, Chris. Watch your back. Go.
This raging wildfire is spreading fast. Some houses are already lost. Others now depend for their survival on an army of professional firefighters, supported by inmate crews like Crew 7. But will their training be enough in the face of this, one of nature's greatest furies? For Crew 7, it's going to be a long and dangerous fight.
We now see the training's kicking in. The guys are now doing this for real. This fire is impinging on this house. They're taking up the branches just as they have done in training many times. And it's hot. It's really hot. These guys might have done wrong in the past, but they're certainly paying their debt to society now. So all these houses are under threat. They're all being threatened by the fire. So the Crew 7 are now moving from one to the other as fast as they can to prevent the fire encroaching any more than it has done already. But it only takes a spark and it takes an ember, and the game is lost. One house, Crew 7 are not going to save. And of course, this is what they're trying to protect the other houses from. Because once these fires take hold, this is what happens.
It's a big tragedy. A house is a house that can be replaced, but the belongings on the inside can't, the memories. That's what's the hardening part about this. One day the kids are out here playing tetherball. Now they're coming home to everything lost.
Yeah.
Late into the night, and the wind-driven fire is not to be tamed. It's spreading fast, engulfing thousands of acres of forest and grassland. The town is still in great danger. Crew 7, after 14 hours on the front line, continue to fight the flames hand to hand. They must remove vegetation to starve the fire.
And the wind keeps gusting and changing direction, so the fire's going this way and that way, and it tries to trip you up. You never know quite where you are with fire. The guys are working right up against the front line of the fire. It's incredibly... You can hardly catch your breath.
You got to be careful, Chris.
Hey, get out of there!
Let it go down, we'll get back in there. Chris, get out of there. We got to get right through here. Go, I got the rear, man.
The fire at the bottom of this canyon is now so immense that it's actually creating its own weather, its own winds. It is in effect fanning itself. It's turned into a gigantic firestorm, a very rare event and one of nature's most terrifying party tricks. These could just be the dancing flames in a coal fire, but in fact what I'm filming from the top of a hill some 2 miles away is a spinning tornado of fire, hundreds of feet high, and the surrounding flames are no minnows either.
I'd be willing to bet the flames are over 1,000 feet. You can see them going up the one ridge over there. They're probably 1,000 plus. Best way to describe it looked like someone opened a dam and a bunch of water came out, but instead of water, it was the fire.
Yeah.
Pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable.
The flames climb the valley sides towards us, feeding on everything in their path. Forest, grassland, multi-million-dollar houses. Crew 7 have only minutes to cut vegetation before the flames reach us. A last-ditch attempt to stop the fire in its tracks.
What we're doing right now, we're doing a 20-foot line cut. So we can save these structures that are in back of us so it won't jump it.
Right. Fire's coming this way, Chris, and it's moving.
It's going to be up here in 10 minutes. Look how quick it's running. It hit some heavy fuel. It's just taking off.
Yeah.
We got a pretty good wind on this right now. It's going to do its thing. It's going to consume whatever's in its path. So now you can see that thing is just basically...
The flames reach us, hurling their embers upwards. Crew 7 have done all they can to reduce the vegetation, but is it enough? All they can do now is keep watch and hope.
See how that wind is feeding the fire? Just feeding it.
The fire does its best to leap the fence, jump the path and advance. But thanks to Crew 7, it runs out of fuel. The houses are safe, at least in this part of town.
Gary.
We want to thank you, God, that there was no loss of life. We want to thank you that we have an opportunity to gather together like this as friends and family and people who know that there is a God and believe that that God, you can take the ashes and you can really make gold out of it. And we just pray for this family that we can be their support and their strength through these times. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Thank you. Hey, man, I'm sorry.
Fire doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter what your property is. It doesn't matter who you are. It goes where it wants to go, and it does what it wants to do. Some people say we control it, we contain it. It's a living, breathing animal that it doesn't care where it goes or what it does. All it wants to do is burn. Fire eventually will go out. But unfortunately, the damage is already done here to numerous families that have been displaced now, whose lives have been uprooted and have to start all over again.
It is sobering to me that the cause of this fire was the catalytic converter of a car. Mercifully, although 14 firefighters were injured, no one has been killed. But over 30,000 acres of wildland have been destroyed, and over 300 houses and businesses have been lost. But this house, at the head of a burnt-out canyon, was the first one Crew 7 went in to save. When I went back to see the house, I told the owner all about Crew 7, and she insisted she wanted to meet them.
I keep thinking, what am I going to say to these young men who have saved my house? Thank you. Doesn't seem to be enough, but I think it says it all. And I know I'm going to get emotional.
Get out of there! Get out! Back it out!
This is what it's all about, you know? Here to protect people's homes, you know?
Guys.
This is Captain Dave Graywall.
Hi,
and the
Dave.
firefighters that
So
were here that
pleased to
saved your
meet you.
home.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I want to meet every one of you. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
What's your name?
Nick.
Nick, thank you. Thank you. Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
I'm Deborah.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Gilbert.
Gilbert. Thank you so much. Hi. Hey, Big Al. That's you. Thank you.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Yes.
Hey, thank you so
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Lawrence. Oh, I want to hear what each of you did. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Deborah.
Hi, Deborah. I'm Sherman.
Sherman, thank you
You're
for
welcome.
saving my house.
Deborah, I'm Steve. Pleasure.
Steve, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I'm Ernie.
Ernie, hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
Just 12 hours ago, the wildfire was on Deborah's doorstep. But so were Crew 7.
Steve, hi. Thank you so much.
That's why we had to start raising them up and cut some of the branches off phase 1.
I know this was a huge community service you guys performed. You've helped, and I hope that spirit will stay with you of giving. And I thought, what would I say to all of you besides thank you? And thank you, such a small little word, but I hope it says it all. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful to all of you, and please go on and do good things with your lives. I hope this will help you and inspire you.
You made a difference.
You've made a difference, and I'm so sincere, you can tell, and I appreciate it.
Hey, guys.
The men of Crew 7, in fighting one of nature's most deadly furies, have touched a community and have themselves been touched in return. What will happen to these prisoners on release is very much up to them. They might face a rocky road, but maybe, just maybe, fighting fire has provided a glimpse of life as it could have been, and still could be. Nature and her furies affect people in many different ways.